What's up guys? Kumusta kayo? It's me again, Joseph Kate. So for today's video guys, let's talk about credit limit increase. Paano nga ba magpa-increase ng credit limit natin sa credit card? Ano yung mga dapat yung tandaan? Ano yung i-consider ninyo? Saan kayo tatawag? Paano yung papaalam sa bangko na gusto nyo ng credit limit increase? Kasi hindi lang siya basta-basta na basta na lang mag-i-increase si bangko. Kailangan may mga dapat kayong i-consider para taasan ni bank yung credit limit ninyo sa credit card ninyo. Kasi ini-evaluate nila yung spending ninyo, something ganyan. Pero bago yun, nais ko muna kayong imbitahan na mag-subscribe sa YouTube channel ko kung bago ka pa lang kasi marami pa akong i-share ng mga tutorials, knowledge, and experience of mine in the future. Kaya naman huwag niyong kalimutan mag-subscribe para updated kayo lagi sa mga vlogs na i-upload ko. Yun lang po at sobrang maraming salamat po. So as you can see guys, ayan, a credit limit increase raises your available borrowing power. So when we say available borrowing power, yung credit limit kasi guys, is yun lang yung kung magkano yung pwedeng i-spend or magkano nyo lang pwedeng i-gastos. Like for example, bigyan kayo ng 100,000. So kapag bibili kayo ng lagpas 100,000, mag-ieng-eng yun. Hindi yun magpo-push through. So sabihin ng cashier, baka may other card kayo kasi decline. So, nakakahiya. Kaya naman, before kayo mag-purchase ng malalaking bagay or malalaking amount, make sure nakakayanan ng credit limit ninyo. Usually, by proving financial stability, good payments, low debt, steady income. So, ibig sabihin, mangyayari lang yon kapag okay yung payments nyo, wala kayong lapses, wala kayong delays, mababala yung utang nyo. Kasi kapag mataas yung utang nyo, nagkabaon-baon kayo, nagkakaroon kayo ng lapses sa payments. So, puro kayo minimum amount due. So, makikita ni bangko, hindi mo na kinakaya at masakit sa ulo yun. And requesting it via online banking. So, pwede mo request to guys via online, phone, or in branch, benefiting your credit score if you keep utilization low. But risking more debt is overused. So, ibig sabihin guys, kapag hindi mo masyadong minamax out yung credit card ninyo, makikita ni bangko is hindi ka ganun nangangailangan ng pera. Kasi kapag nakita nilang talagang ubos-ubos yung credit limit mo, ma-red flag kayo sa kanila. Sasabihin na, oh my God, ganito, ganyan. Kapag nag-apply kayo ng another credit card, pag-check ng transaction history ninyo or yung credit history ninyo, makikita na baon-baon ka sa utang. So, mahihirapan kang ma-approve for another credit card or personal loans. Banks often offer automatic increases for good behavior or you can apply by contacting them directly. So, may mga bangko naman guys na automatic sila nag-i-increase sa credit card ng credit limit ninyo. Hindi mo na kailangan i-request. Basta nakikita nila na gumastos ka ng 100,000, nabayaran mo naman yun. So, mag-reflect yun lahat doon sa transaction history nyo. Kaya, maganda yung maging record nyo at tataasan yung credit limit ninyo without requesting for a credit limit increase. So, how to get a credit limit increase? Paano nga ba magpa-increase ng credit limit? Request it, log into your bank's app or website, call customer service, or visit a branch to ask to raise. So, pwede kayo mag-login sa app mismo, tapos kayo doon, request, then pwede kayo tumawag na lang diretso. Mas maganda yon. Pero kung hindi kayo makatawag since wala kayong landline, via application lang kayo or website ng bangko ninyo. Demonstrate stability. Show steady income, even multiple sources. A low debt-to-income ratio, and responsible use of your current card. So, ibig sabihin guys, mangyayari lang to kapag hindi nga kayo nabaon sa utang, okay yung source of income ninyo, i-indicate nyo yun kapag nag-request kayo na meron kayong multiple source of income. Kasi minsan tinatanong, then yun most probably ma-approve yung credit limit request ninyo. Then, wait. If needed, some banks require you to have the card for a certain period, example, 6 to 12 months before requesting for an increase. So, hindi pwede yun guys na nagkaka-apply mo lang tapos na-approve. Tapos ngayon kakadating, kaka-activate, nag-request ka agad ng credit limit increase. Hindi pwede yun. Titignan mo na ni bangko kung kapag, stable ba yung income mo, hindi ka ba nagkakaroon ng lapses sa payments, something ganyan. Kasi kailangan nila i-evaluate yung account mo kasi negosyo nila yan eh. So ngayon kapag nagkalugi-lugi dahil sa'yo, hindi ka nakapagbayad, so mangyayari, kukolapse yung business nila. Kaya naman kailangan, before ka magkaroon ng credit card, before ka mangarap magkaroon ng credit card, dapat may stable source of income ka. Benefits of a higher limit. Better credit score. Lowers your credit utilization ratio, how much you owe versus your limit, which is good for your score. So, kung meron ka mga credit card at hindi naman nagagamit, maganda yon kasi nag-reflect yun doon. So, meaning, hindi ka nakakailangan ng pera. Hahabulin ka ni bangko ngayon, i-invite ka, encourage ka na mag-loan. So, ganun yung kagandahan dyan. Unlike sa lubog-lubog ka sa utang, talagang mahihirapan ka na. More flexibility allows you for a larger purchases without maxing out your credit card. So, kahit mag-swipe kayo ng kotse dyan, amounting to 2 million, 3 million, walang problema since okay yung financial or yung credit score ninyo. Rest to consider. Increased spending. A higher limit can tempt you to spend more and accrue more debt. So ngayon kung meron kayong million-million na credit card, parang nagkakaroon ng temptation or temptation na gumastos since million yung credit limit mo. Parang, laki naman, okay. So, maya-maya, hindi mo na natatrack yung financial status mo. Nagkakaroon na ng problema. Kaya naman dapat aware kayo din, guys, na kapag mataas yung credit limit mo, ingatan mo yun. Kasi pag nabaon ka, nagkaroon ka ng million debts, tapos yung earnings mo is 20,000 lang, 20,000 a month. So, paano mo makabayaran yan? Mahihirapan ka. Higher balances. If you max out the new limit, your balances rise, potentially harming your score despite the higher limit. Kaya naman kailangan mong alagaan, guys, yung higher balance. Swipe kayo ng swipe, tapos hindi mo nabayaran, your balances rise, potentially harming your credit score. Minimum amount due ka na lang, tapos minsan na-delay pa yun, maproblema yun pag na-detect or na-check yung credit score ninyo. Key takeaway, use a credit limit increase as a tool for better financial management, lower utilization, larger purchases, rather than an invitation to overspend and always pay on time. So much better pa rin, guys, kahit malaki yung credit limit nyo, hayaan nyo lang siya, huwag mo mababaldesin. Make sure, guys, na you will able to manage your finances. Kasi masakit sa ulo kapag nagkalubog-lubog ka sa utang. Kasi imagine this, guys, ha. Like for example, meron kang credit card na 1 million credit limit. Nag-enjoy ka, nag-travel ka abroad, talagang nag-enjoy ka, kakagastos doon. Pag uwi mo ng Pilipinas, hindi mo na alam kung paano mo bayaran yung million na spend amount mo. Kaya naman dapat, make sure na i-consider mo yung earnings mo before ka mag-request ng higher limit. Kasi tulad na sabi ko, higher limit can tempt you to spend more. At ang mangyayari, magkakaproblema ka in the future. Since tuloy-tuloy lang yon na hindi mo nabayaran ng buo, mag-i-interest yun, mag-i-interest, tapos na-delays ka ng payments, another payment na naman yon, penalties yun, hindi mo nabayaran on time, tapos minimum amount due ka pa, yung interest rate yun, kung 100,000 yan, sa 3%, 3,000 yan. So, di ba, 100,000. Tapos, on the next billing cycle, nag-103 na siya. On the next naman, nag-106 mahigit na siya. Since yung 3,000 na yun, mag-a-accrue ng 3% ulit yun. So, make sure lang, guys, na alam mo dapat kung paano mo i-manage yung finances mo before ka magkuha ng credit card. So, I think that's all for now sa namin na i-share ko. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. It's me again, Joseph Kate, that says, we don't have cash because we go for cashless transactions. Bye-bye!